Chapter 2: How I Extended My Time Horizon for Another 40 Years. There is a fountain of youth. It is in your mind, your talents, the creativity you bring to your life, and the lives of people you love. When you learn to tap this source, you will truly have defeated age. Sophia Loren. I decided to extend my life because I wanted to share with my family and with the world the importance of giving and for being an instrument of God's love. It has taken over 70 years to realize that it is in the giving that we receive. I hope that my story will inspire you to extend the years of your life to fulfill your dreams. I was raised in a Catholic family in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I was one of 5 children, and my parents worked hard to provide for the family. I was raised in a happy family and always felt loved and encouraged by my parents, especially my mother, Jenny, who always made me feel confident. She was the wind beneath my wings. Whenever I doubted my capabilities, my mother made me feel confident that I could accomplish whatever task was in front of me on any given day. That is how I became a bilingual tour guide at 16 years old, while at the same time finishing high school. I worked with an international cruise line that organized international tours and brought many American tourists to Ecuador to learn about Ecuador's flora and fauna. It was a great way to practice my English, learn about the United States, and earn some money to help pay for my extracurricular school activities, such as learning English and singing in my school choir. After graduating from high school, it was time to leave Ecuador, my beloved country, and move to the United States to go to college and seek a brighter future. After attending UMass and Amherst, I started a career in banking, got married, and was blessed with 2 wonderful sons, Michael and Tommy. In addition to my banking work, I started my nonprofit work, and at the age of 28, I was elected to be the president of the Latin American Chamber of Commerce, helping business owners with the import and export businesses. I became a vice president at Citibank at 34, and my successful banking career brought me to Chicago, Los Angeles, and finally to New York City. It was a rewarding time in my life, and I was living the dream. It was while working in New York City in 1987 when I fell in love with the mission of the American Association of University Women to promote pay equity and education for women and girls. I find it rewarding to help women and girls pursue their college dreams, graduate, and obtain gainful employment serving others and the community. I will share with you 3 of the many successful stories. These 3 special women friends, Jessica, Aisha, and Paola, received fellowships from the American Association of University Women that enabled them to complete their college education and become an asset to their respective communities. Jessica completed her doctorate in philosophy at Stony Brook University this past December and was the recipient of the AAUW's American Dissertation Fellowship for the 2016-2017 school year. Her research focuses on psychological torture, also known as non-state torture, and its long-term effects on human consciousness. The practical example that she uses in her work is a type of domestic violence known as coercive control. She aims to explain why many women who suffer from this abuse often refuse to leave an abusive partner, even when given the clear opportunity to do so. She concludes that the abuser's combined use of aggression and affection causes a form of anxiety in the victim that causes her to become addicted to him. This ultimately means that she will require rehabilitation to get clean, just like any other recovering addict. Jessica has transitioned from academia to nonprofit outreach to use her research to aid those suffering from this affliction. Through her research on psychological torture, Jessica is able to raise awareness to help others in her community and become an instrument of God's love. Best of all, her sense of purpose is linked to a longer, healthier, more satisfying life. Aisha is an Emmy-winning digital media native working in the intersection of technology and media. She is currently a coordinator with Pro Unlimited at the News Partnerships team at Facebook. Her career began in Singapore, where she studied information engineering and media at Nanyang Technological University. She moved back to her hometown in Kathmandu, Nepal, and joined Nepali Times as the online producer. I first met Ayesha Shakya when she was an international fellow with the American Association of University Women. The AAUW International Fellowship provides support for women pursuing full-time graduate or postdoctoral study in the United States to women who are not U.S. citizens or permanent residents. Ayesha was pursuing a master's degree at New York University at the time of her fellowship. Her commitment to promote education for girls and women has carried on to her current position at Malala Fund, an international nonprofit organization that advocates for girls' education. She currently serves in a critical leading role at Malala Fund, cultivating the leading nonprofit research organization's successful digital strategy and creating innovative digital content that has greatly impacted the organization's reach and success in its mission. Through her digital work, Ayesha raises awareness and promotes education for girls, giving her a purposeful, happy life that increases her longevity. Paula is fully committed to the development of sustainable communities and to the empowerment of women. She worked in Colombia and New York, improving housing conditions, generating new housing units, and creating jobs and social services for low-income communities. Paula was involved in the development of more than 300 affordable housing units in New York, with on-site social services for its residents, and in the improvements of more than 15,000 housing units in Colombia through a microcredit model for low-income communities. She managed a job creation and social services program, including education and empowerment toolkits and services to eradicate all forms of violence against women, for women heads of households in Colombia, generating more than 300 jobs per year. Paula had the opportunity to study abroad in Kenya, Brazil, and Turkey to learn about grassroots organizations and urban planning strategies at the local level. Paula's commitment to improve housing conditions, generating new housing units, and creating jobs and social services for low-income communities gives her meaning and purpose to her life and increases her lifespan. Like Sophia Loren, I also believe that there is a fountain of youth. It is our minds, our talents, the creativity we bring to our lives and the lives of the people we love. When we learn to tap into this source, we will truly defeat age. I have always been goal-driven, and I have lived my life in alignment with the following 12 life categories in my life vision. You too have the choice to imagine your own future and then design your life around your vision. Create your own life vision. What would give you purpose, happiness, and longevity? Take time to reflect and create the grandest vision for your life. 1. Health and fitness. You must define exactly what you want, why you want it, and what you need to do to get it. While it is impossible to avoid all stress in life, minimizing stressors and managing the way you respond to stress can have important benefits. A healthy lifestyle includes stress management, as well as a nutritional diet and regular activity. 2. Intellectual. Intellectual wellness is the ability to be open to new ideas, critical thinking, and learning new skills to create the potential for sharing with others, and use it for betterment of the community. Intellectual wellness promotes creative mental stimulation, as well as learning new and exciting things. A good way to increase your intellectual wellness is to read for fun. 3. Emotional. It is important to explore the nature of your emotions and discover how you can further develop your emotional intelligence. Make your emotions work for you, instead of living in reaction mode. Emotional intelligence refers to our ability to understand and effectively use our different emotions. Emotional intelligence is linked to better mental and physical health and overall life satisfaction. 4. Character. This is the foundational category that affects every other area of your life. You will define the person you need to become in order to achieve the life you desire. You will learn how to consciously choose the character traits you want to build into your life and develop a strategy for accomplishing them. 5. Spiritual. Everyday life is impossible without holding your own set of beliefs. Most people are guided by a belief in the work they do, their religion, loyalty to their family, and all kinds of values they hold dear. 6. Love relationships. You'll achieve clarity on what you want in this area of your life and identify what steps you can take to create and nurture an extraordinary love relationship. What would your ideal love relationship look like? Is trust one of the most important factors in a relationship? How about communication? Communication is key in any relationship to define boundaries. 7. Parenting. This is a profound exploration for parents. This category is important because the future of the whole human race depends on at least some of us doing it right. You will have to decide what kind of parent you want to be. According to psychologists who study parenting, there are 4 main styles of parenting: autocratic, authoritative, permissive, and unengaged. The styles differ in terms of how much involvement you have in your child's life and how much control you try to exert over your child's behavior. 8. Social. Here, you'll thoughtfully evaluate your relationships with friends and extended family. You'll come to understand which relationships contribute positively to your life and which ones drain you. You'll learn what actions you can take to strengthen your most important relationships and what you can do to let unhealthy relationships go. 9. Career. Explore the meaning and rewards of a great career. Learn strategies to take any career to a higher level and make more money in the process. Proactivity is required for career success. First, it's a mindset. You need to be proactive if you want career advancement. 10. Financial. This is an important category, and you need to deeply explore the true nature of money, what it means to you, what it is, where it comes from, and how wealth is created and achieved. This process of self-discovery will enable you to create a financial plan to achieve financial freedom, leading you to a better quality of life based on your life vision. 11. Quality of life. This category will identify how you wish to spend the hours, the days, and the years of your life. You will discover how it can lead to rewarding spiritual, intellectual, and emotional breakthroughs, and improve who you are as a human being. Quality of life is an overarching term for the quality of the various domains in human life. 12. Life vision. You have thought through your entire life, one category at a time. Now you're going to experience the life you intend to create. For instance, if you're facing a financial challenge, you might sometimes find that the solution lies not in focusing directly on money or your career, but on your intellectual life or even your life vision. If you have a vision for your life, you'll always know what areas of life to focus on at any given time and how to create extraordinary success in each of them without sacrifice or compromise. All these categories are important for a happy life, yet you will find out that some categories become more important at different times in your life cycle. For instance, when I made a goal to extend my life for another 40 years, my health and financial wellness categories became a higher priority. Being a financial advisor myself, it was important not only to have a healthy longevity, but also to have the financial means to continue to maintain my comfortable and happy lifestyle. Therefore, I created a yearly budget based on my lifetime goals that shows me how much money I could spend on an annual basis without depleting my retirement fund. If you're exploring the idea of extending your lifespan, you also must be vigilant of both your health and your financial well-being. All of these 12 categories work together when creating your grandest vision. For example, when it comes to how to improve your health and fitness, your intellectual life holds the power to move you quickly and forcefully towards your life's goals. In closing, keep in mind Carl Jung's wise words. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. Also, keep the words of late mythologist Joseph Campbell in mind and follow your bliss.